Money is linked to, I think, everything we do. And for me, money was this quiet, private dread that I was carrying around. When I moved to Austin, I had never purchased a piece of furniture before. I was 26 years old, I was really green, I knew I had a lot of growing up to do, and I knew I wanted to be in a city that was rooted in music. That's where most of my money went. And I reached a point where I knew I couldn't go on any further. And so I have a screen grab from October 2019. There's literally like $20 in my account, like to my name. I was making good money. I've been really lucky to have a really fabulous career in tech, but I didn't know what to do with it, and I really was living paycheck to paycheck. And Capital One's Café's downtown location is just a couple blocks away. So usually we would walk down there midday, grab a coffee, grab a tea. And I ended up speaking to a gentleman named Jason. He mentioned that they had a free money coaching program. And for me, you know, you hear free, you think skeptical. My money coach was Jen Pavic. Hi, Jen.
So how have you been? How are things going?
Things are wonderful. I met with her full of nerves, full of like almost so nervous I wanted to like throw up. My first question was like, I don't feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be in terms of money. And she just kind of leaned towards me coyly and was like, oh, where are you supposed to be with money? And that really sent like a shock to my system. I remember like sitting back in my chair and realizing, oh, this is not at all the way I thought this conversation was going to be. I'd never talked about money with friends or girlfriends or couples that I know. My parents couldn't really speak to me about money without me like bursting into tears. Jen really made me feel warm and comfortable and allowed me to be open immediately. I'm talking within the first 5 minutes of meeting her. A key lesson I took away was trusting myself, including budgeting, moving money over to my savings account and watching that grow, and all these little habits which before felt like huge boulders in my life became second nature and rewarding, and that lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. My life feels freer. I'm gonna cry, guys. I feel like I'm empowered with every decision I make. I can go to the grocery store without worrying if my card's gonna be declined. I feel like Austin is a home where before I felt like it was gonna be taken from me. My parents, I think, are so proud of me. I'm so proud of myself, and that motivates me to continue to do all these great habits that I've learned. Jen had confidence in me when I didn't have confidence in myself with money, and having someone who isn't your mom or isn't your friend or isn't your partner who works in finances to say, you can do this, these are the tools, I'm gonna help be a champion and a cheerleader for you, is a life-changing experience. I could not have done it without her. Like, truly, this would not have been possible otherwise.
You know, it's funny, like you keep saying that, but really this was all you. Like this was what you had all the time, kind of in there. We just had to sort of unlock it.